translucent. Type crazy, no Cam Newton. These ain't Panthers. These ain't white hoods like movements. We seeing tap dances. Keep seeing crossovers. These ain't hooping. Glossed over. We see it. No fly list. Ain't tripping. In the cut like courts.
2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's see the stat sheet here for Kyrie Irving.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then there's Demon, and it's Timme in at the 5. And for Dallas, the 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. You know, RJ, tonight it figures to be a physical contest. Each of these teams excelling in rebounding.
Yeah, that's what both hang their hat on. This is a pride matchup. When you identify as a rebounding team, you never want to lose that battle.
Here's Demon. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Irving against Wilson. Out to Thompson. Outside, Davis. Shot on the wing. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Davis.
Such a confident jumper. It's just like Kyrie knows it's going in the minute he releases it.
Pass to Thomas. To the inside. And that one's good, Timme.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And such a sharpshooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
To the paint. Here's Davis. Brooklyn with the rebound. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
And that seems about right. Last season was one that both teams would like to forget. They get beat up a lot and couldn't even beat up on each other.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the bucket by the Nets. No one near him. And he hits the jump shot.
Right now, they're humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
Inside. And that one's good, Timme. Timme's got 6.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Thompson. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And that one's good by Davis.
Now remember, AD only made 3 three-point shots in his first 3 seasons. Try and say that fast. So he's added that dimension to his game.
Here's Timme. He has 6. Thomas up top. He's covered by Thompson. Thomas's shot is off. Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to the Grizzlies. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
And a wide open look for Porter. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
Well, he is looking confident Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness on the team.
And Davis throws it down.
Look, I can't think of a better partner to have a pick and roll with than Davis. Sets hard screens and has soft hands to match.
It's tipped. Wilson with it. Picked up by Davis. Here's Demon. Still scoreless. A shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside, Davis. Outside, Irving. Back to Davis. The kick out to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Lively sends a screen for Thompson. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Jarek Lively. Caleb Martin comes in for Davis. Christie, he's checked in for Najee Marshall. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Klay Thompson. Nets trail by 5. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. And here's Wilson. His last outing, he had 8 points. To the middle. And it's blocked and erased by Powell. Down low, here's Martin. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Williams, he's checked in for Wilson. And the Nets making a change here as well. Johnson's checked in. Outside Williams. The 3 from Thomas. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
Here's Irving. Pass to Christie. Dallas moving the ball around. Powell. And taken away by Johnson. And here we go. Here's Williams. Here's Thomas. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Here's Irving. Now Christie. Martin with the screen for Christie. Well, good with the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Porter with it. Guarded now by Irving. Dallas leading by 4. On the wing, Irving. Powell with a screen on Porter. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now Irving. After Keon Johnson's 3-pointer that didn't go. Irving, good.
Great hustle there from Kyrie in the paint, outworking the defense and finding a quality look. Johnson inside. Russell's there. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Anthony Davis.
I'm not surprised that his block averages have fallen off the past 2 seasons. He's at that point of his career where it's tough to meet the physical demands of this game.
And he knocks down the first one. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. And after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
Anthony Davis is checked in for the Mavericks. And the Nets also making a change. Sarath, he's checked in for Traore.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Sarath. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They double him with Russell. The kick out to Williams. And the three off target. Mavericks leading by 10. Russell with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You never want to foul Russell. He's pretty much automatic at the line.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
The kick out to Williams. And again, it's the Nets missing. Now Russell uses the glass to finish the layup. Russell's got 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive board.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their transition game has been in full effect. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. 14 points, the largest lead in the game. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Davis is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Martin. Then it's Russell. And it's Exum in at the 2. So it's Brooklyn now. Bonnie.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Outside for Davis. Fires it up. Rebound by Williams.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
There's Whitehead. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Mavericks leading by 12. Here's Russell. Pass to Exum. Now Davis. Shot from 12. Bank shot. No good. So it's Brooklyn now. Man with it. And it's Martin picking him up.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, if I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision. I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Back to you.
He can do both. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for Brooklyn. Michael Porter comes in for Mann. And Demon subbed in for Whitehead. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Now, here is Russell. He has 6, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Anthony Davis.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
It's been an interesting journey for D'Angelo Russell. He's had multiple stints with the Lakers and Nets, Richard.
Yeah, before turning 30. That's a pretty rare occurrence. He's already been traded a few times, but give D'Lo credit. He is a professional and rolls with it.
A moment for an injury report.
Hey there, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Nets. Apparently that knee was twisted pretty severely. No torn ligaments, but still significant pain and swelling. He's ruled out return, and we'll just have to see how long the recovery will take.
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you.
Yeah, it's always good to get a little bit more clarity on that situation.
Now Russell, following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. That shot missing. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the 2nd quarter. Right side, Williams. 6 to shoot. Pass to Clowney. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And the Nets miss again. Mavericks leading by 16. Here's Russell. Outside, Davis. Powell sets a screen for Davis. Rebounded by the Nets.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Johnson, a wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range. Johnson's got 5.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Ooh, when the brow gets up, you better get out the way. There's not many people with that length and that athleticism.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the 2nd quarter. Here's Demon. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Porter. And a little luck that time, but it drops. He's got 8.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the 1st quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Russell from long range. Not happening that time. His 2nd miss and 5 shots. Here's Williams, and the layup falls. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And he makes that one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Nets trail by 13. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Powell. Haji Marshall comes in for Caleb Martin. And it's Thompson in for Russell. Thompson against Thomas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Davis. Richard, Cam Thomas has been criticized for his shot selection at times, but the guy can flat out score.
Oh, he's a walking bucket. And to his credit, he works on taking these difficult shots because he knows that is a valuable skill in this league.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
You can tell Cam Thomas has a real aptitude for this game. He can contribute in multiple stats out on that floor.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Here's Irving. No good off the front height. Nets trail by 12. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Greg, isn't this a fun time of year? Mid-season basketball, from award races to juggling playoff pictures. It's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting.
You love the readiness of Cam Thomas. Whatever his team needs, whenever they need it, he is prepared to deliver.
Here's Demon. Pass to Thomas. Back to Porter. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Another 3 for Dallas.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Outside Thomas. To the inside. Here's Demon. And the rejection by Lively. Pass break Dallas. The kick out to Irving. Over Demon. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nets. They trail by 14. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Leaving points at the free throw line can take the edge off of the team. You're playing physical, you're playing hard, and it's just not paying off.
To the middle, here's Lively, and finished off by Lively.
Smart pass, just one of the many ways Kyrie Irving creates offense.
Nets trail by 13. We've got 1:23 left here in the second. Pass to Porter, launches it. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Mavericks making a change here. Exum's checked in, and the Nets also making a change. Mann's checked in for Williams. Mavericks leading by 13. 1:10 left to play in the first half. Irving can't hit.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Back to Thomas. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Thomas got 7 points.
Oh, Thomas can be scary when he's getting points inside. That really rounds out his game.
Here's Irving. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Timme. He's got 6. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take him right at the D.
Brooklyn shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one drops.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And both free throws good for Thomas. Mavericks leading by 11. Irving with it. 32 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
And so it's Dallas. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Let's run up and get ready for your hockey fight. Arena Entertainment.
Thank you for joining us. And guys, Kyrie Irving has taken over in the first half.
Hey, hats off to Kyrie. We know how talented he is when he's focused on the task at hand. He's one of the best defensive players in the league.
His skill level is up there with the best we've ever seen, Shaq.
Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting. A peek at the latest returns.
Can't tell too much from early numbers, but the All-Star picture may be coming into focus a little. I'm definitely not surprised by these names.
Yeah, because it's just a popularity contest right now, and they haven't been playing for long.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Dallas leading by 11. Starting off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's foul. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Michael Porter's out there with Williams. And it's Timme in at the center. 11 feet away. And it's Demon missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Davis sets a screen. Irving for three. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lots of room. And it's Demon missing.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Davis looking for an opening. For the 3. Nice D from Porter. Nets trail by 13. Outside Williams. Pass to Thomas. From 6 away, with nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Thomas got 11 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And finished off by Porter.
He's just a natural scorer who can heat up fast. Porter's offensive game, very impressive, and he's still adding to it.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. Kyrie Irving, number 1.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. At one point, they led by 16. Porter with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Outside Thomas from downtown. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Our premier player in this league, Davis, with another huge night, showing why he is an NBA champion.
Porter, no luck. Dallas leading by 11. Irving with it. Williams picks him up. Out to Thompson. Here's the 3. A rebound by the Nets. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Kevin?
Thank you, Allie. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Checking out some numbers for Irving. Just an incredible month of basketball. First in steals, and he's an absolutely devastating offensive weapon. Number 2 in the league in scoring.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. Nets trail by 13. Inside, here's Timme, and Lively pulls it down. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. That's good from Marshall on the assist by Irving. Marshall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Outside, Davis. Over Demon. And Marshall kicks to Davis. Pass to Thompson. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. Clock is at 3. For 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Demon. Outside, Porter. Pass to Thomas. Takes a 3.
And just look at the effort from Thompson on defense. Still an underrated part of his game.
Here's Irving. Out to Thompson. Back to Irving. 4 on the shot clock. Davis gets a wide open look. Nice shot from the wing. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He can dominate, beat you up in so many ways, and Davis is giving that D. He's giving them problems tonight.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. On the Mavericks with some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Jarek Lively. Caleb Martin comes in for Marshall. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Thompson. And the Nets also making a change. Bonnie's checked in. Now, here's Thomas. He's got 11. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. And take a look at the Nets. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move.
Yeah, I think for the Nets, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Pass to Clowney. And here is Williams. That one misses.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Christie. Martin, rebound, Brooklyn. Knocked away. Powell, the pass to Martin. Over in the corner, Christie. On the wing, Christie. Back to Powell. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Russell with the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Soft touch, Russell from range.
Here's Demon. He's guarded by Russell. Man. That one's off. Still out of sync. Mavericks leading by 20. Here's Christie. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Friday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And for that game against Chicago, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Dallas making a switch here. Exum's checked in. Porter's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Demon.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Martin with the bucket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
54 seconds left in the 3rd. Pass to Johnson. Here's Clowney. And here is Williams. Defended by Christie. Johnson sets the screen for Williams. And Clowney can't get it to go. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Powell. Clowney pulls it in. Nets trail by 21. Here's Porter. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Now Christie. 3-pointers off the mark. Man in the corner. Plenty of space. And he drops that one in. Just 4 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They got Powell. D'Angelo Russell out there with Exum. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Martin, and it's small forward.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now, here's Johnson. Outside, Porter. Misses the 3.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Williams inside. He's defended by Exum.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive.
Now, here is Russell. In the corner, it's Martin. 5 on the clock. Here's Davis. Outside Russell. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to man. To the paint. It's deflected. Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams. A lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
And you can tell Porter Jr. wants to keep getting better, and that's one reason why this team is still so high on him.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Powell. Thompson comes in for X, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for Russell. Now here's Davis. Over Porter. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Brooklyn. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's the screen. Pass to Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points for Keon Johnson. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Fantastic at earning these whistles in close. Look, Kyrie has no fear when attacking any defense.
He's perfect from the line this time. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Now here's Thompson. After Keon Johnson's miss. Kept alive. Outside for Martin. Pass to Davis. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Ooh, nice touch from the mid-range. Davis proving how effective he is from that spot.
Johnson, the pass to man. The open shot by Johnson hits the jumper in space.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Some changes for Brooklyn. Thomas checked in for Whitehead. And Demon subbed in for Johnson. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Irving. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Timme. Here's Demon. That 3 off the mark.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Outside for Martin. Thompson in the corner. Ring shot on the way. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Want to see a perfect jumper? Just watch Klay Thompson.
Pass to man. Here's Demon. No good from outside. On the wing, Irving. Lively sets a screen for Irving. Thompson outside. Lets the three fly. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here's Irving, and it's Dallas with another.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And they recover it. Thompson outside. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Nets. It's Thomas on the wing. Covered by Irving. They set the pick. Shoots a three. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Irving. Thompson in the corner. Davis setting the pick for Thompson. And the shot goes down.
And you can tell that Klay trusts his guys. He calls a play, and they just go to the right spots.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Davis against Porter. Davis kicks to Thompson. Davis with a screen on Thomas. Thompson for the triple. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good by Porter.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
Davis drives in, and Davis throws it down.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
To the middle. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Just 3 to shoot. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kyrie Irving.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Here's Demon. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And now, our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.